The first ever Old Timers Handling Extravaganza took place recently in Raleigh, North Carolina. This special event was quite different because the handlers were the judges, the professional handlers were the judges, and the judges were the people we normally see judging the dogs.
And it's real important that we point out, Judy, that this was like a junior showmanship competition, except for some really old juniors.
Well, slightly older.
All right, all right. It was a case of the judges were judging the skills of the handler and not the quality of the individual dogs. Okay.
Right. The judging of the first group is ready to start now with Elliot Weiss and Mark Threlfall as judges. First up is Connie Barton. She's handling a Labrador Retriever.
For many years, Connie was an AKC field rep. She just retired earlier this year to take up judging and just completed her first group assignment, I think. These guys are supposed to be having a lot of fun with this, but some of them are going to be taking it quite serious, I'm sure.
This is Bob Forsythe. Bob's handling a pointer here.
For many years, Bob and his wife Jane were the top husband and wife handling team in the sport. In fact, they may have been the most successful husband and wife team in the history of the sport. Bob's looking pretty good, too.
Yes, he is. Here's Joe Tacker. Up.
Whoa.
Go find that lead. Where did I lay that thing?
Yeah, Joe, that's kind of important.
Joe Tacker handling an American Cocker.
Which, by the way, was his first breed. Joe became an all-breed judge with the Kennel Club earlier this year. Look at him go! Retired airline pilot. Get this, he flew for Aloha Airlines in Hawaii.
Oh my, what a nasty assignment. Here's Clint Harris handling a Springer Spaniel.
That's certainly appropriate. You know, Clint's from Louisville. Clint was also the last professional handler to win Westminster Best in Show 2 consecutive years with the same dog. Of course, it was a Springer Spaniel named, I think it was DJ. Adamant James. That was a long time ago, wasn't it, Clint?
This is Art Marsh.
What they doing there,
Oh my, Judge is helping a little more than he should here, I think.
That was Mark Threlfall, president of PHA. Mark, that's a nice touch. Art is an extremely popular and likable AKC field rep from the Florida area. He's been covering AKC shows for I don't know how long.
A really long time.
Yeah.
This is Jane Forsythe with an English Cocker Spaniel.
Jane. Yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
She was the other half of the husband and wife team I referred to earlier.
Right.
And she is taking this competition serious. Look at that.
She has just, well, recently became the latest all-breed judge, too, hasn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ironic. Joe became an all-breed judge earlier this year, and then just recently, Jane got all breeds herself.
There's Dr. Harry Smith. He's handling a Clumber Spaniel.
Dr. Smith is kind of in his own backyard, isn't he? He's from nearby Durham.
Mm-hmm. Judges 3 or 4 groups.
Been at it a lot of years. Of course, you'll hear me say that a million times tonight.
There's Dorothy Nichols from Texas.
I rest my case. Dorothy is an all-breed judge, and not only an all-breed judge, but also all obedience and tracking.
Wow, busy lady.
Oh, she is indeed. One of America's more popular judges. Seen her from coast to coast to coast.
Certainly have. Alaska.
Yeah, in January, no less.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to pick a winner here.
Yeah, we'll see if anybody spins out on the curve. There.
Yeah. A few of them cutting it close. Oh, it looks like Janie won that one. Jane Forsythe with an English cocker. Second goes to her husband, Bob. And third to Joe Tacker, and Nick and Dorothy Nichols got fourth.
Up next is the Hound group with Vic Capone and Bobby Fowler judging, which should be interesting.
It certainly should.
All the discussions they've had with judges over the years, shall we say? Bobby always with a dachshund, and Vic often with a bloodhound. I think they use this lap to get warmed up.
I think so. There we go. Polly Smith is in with a foxhound.
Oh, guys, she and her husband Bob bred foxhounds. A lot of them over the years. Still a very rare breed, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, it sure is.
Wonder where they find majors.
Kind of like Norwich, I think. Here's Robert Indaglia.
Yeah, I don't know. He's getting some special instructions from Vic, I think.
Yeah.
There we go. Dr. Indaglia is from Rhode Island. Bred a lot of elk-hounds over the years as well.
He's doing a nice job, too.
Yeah, some of these guys are really getting with it.
There's Bob Forsythe again, this time with a whippet.
Now that's fun to see. Bob with a whippet. I remember when I was a kid, he won the so-called Big Three of the day with the what was the dog's name? Fleetfoot of Pennyworth. The Big Three in those days consisted of New York, Chicago, and Long Beach.
I was going to say, I never heard of those.
Never heard of Chicago?
No, I never heard of the Big Three.
You had me worried for a moment.
Oh, now. There's Bobby Barlow with a basset.
Now just soak up that picture for a minute. Remember Bobby and Slippery Hill Hudson, a basset he set all the records with?
Bobby's now an AKC rep. Ex-professional handler. This is Garland Bell. Has a dachshund.
It's quite appropriate. He bred a few of those himself.
The judges are following him. Whoa, boys.
Bobby, I don't know what you're up to, but stop it.
There's Pat Behrensford. Uh-oh. Showing her knee pads.
Is that what she's doing?
I guess so.
Making some kind of statement. I don't know if it's a
Fashion statement.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, get your dog here. Okay.
Yeah.
The dog goes, what is going on?
We're all wondering that.
Yeah.
Reel him in, Pat.
Don't know if she'd give up there or what. Pat was the AKC's Gazette's editor for several years, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did that a long time. Who won this thing?
Well, Bobby Barlow. Second is Bob Forsythe. Third, Dr. Indaglia. And fourth, Garland Bell. This is a working group. Looks like the judges are Tommy O and Terry Hunt.
And as usual, Lena's leading the way.
Of course. In grand style.
We just taking a warm-up lap here. Some of these people haven't warmed up in a while.
First up's Lena with a Great Dane. Always the consummate showman. Oh, boy, give him a slap. There goes the judges chasing her.
That's cute. She didn't see him. She bred a lot of Great Danes at Honey Hollow in her days.
There's Jack Dexter with a Harlequin. He lives in nearby Durham.
You think you get extra points for that jacket?
I think it's a prerequisite to wear a jacket like that when you show a Harlequin, maybe.
Well, Jack showed enough over the years. He ought to know.
There's Connie Barton again, this time with a Doberman.
What's going on? What are they picking up?
Liver or...
Somebody threw a deck of cards at her.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they did. That's exactly what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Cards all over the floor. Look at the steward picking them up.
Well, why would they do that, Rick?
Well, Jude, I don't know. I'm from Indiana.
Okay. There's Lou Harris with another Doberman.
Gosh, Lou, the dog kind of lost in your shadow, isn't he, bud?
Yeah.
Boy, give these dogs credits. I mean, they credit due. They're being examined by 2 different judges, and handler we need to point out, did not know these dogs when they all got together today.
No. There's Lamar Mathis with a Doberman.
That's interesting. I think of Lamar and his wife Elaine with sporting dogs all the time, but
Some of these judges sure get into it, don't they?
yeah, they really do. They're having a good time, but I think he's taking this pretty serious now. I bet Tommy enjoys telling these judges where to go.
I'll bet. Here's Jane Forsythe once again, this time with a boxer. I suppose it is probably not uncommon to see Jane with being an all-breed handler previously.
Oh, she did some big winning with boxers.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jane likes to win, too.
Yes. There's Joe Gregory with another boxer.
Well, that's certainly appropriate.
Really?
Well, yeah. About the time I began to become aware of Joe and his success as a professional handler, he was showing a bitch named Treceda's Painted Lady that I think to this day remains one of my favorite show dogs of all time. Of course, I was a child then.
Right.
Ooh, thought he was getting tangled up there.
Okay. Who's the winner? Looks like Janie takes it with the boxer. Second to Connie Barton. And third to Lou Harris. Fourth to Lena Basquet.
Yeah, how about that?
Well, that's all we have time for this time.
It really is, Judy, and I know we're going to catch some static, shall we say, over continuing this into another edition, but it was either carry it over or chop it up so much that it just wouldn't have been any fun at all.
Right.
We really wanted everybody to be seen and have their chance in the spotlight. It's a terrific event, a lot of fun. Next month, we'll bring you the rest of it, including Best in Show, and it is an exciting event. So, until then.
Goodbye.